with our second part of the episode, which will include random questions we have for Coach Nson. Hey! And they're going to be random because they're not even.
He's so scared.
We start with like a light one. Yeah. Because he says you're crazy people. Let's warm him up to the idea.
Yeah.
He says you are crazy. Oh, Alex, do you remember how much we used to go out with him in Nson? Crazy car. Their car is very big.
The Bassmobile is still
The Bassmobile can carry like 14 people. 14 players. 14 players and 2 coaches. Imagine if we were more dedicated. We have been going to Coast, to Neda Coast on Saturday. We come back on Monday for training. We were,
Naivasha was just right there.
Yeah, and Naivasha was just here. And we can sleep in the car. Just park outside the Nini resort. We're like, where are you? I'm in Naivasha resort. Anyway, guys. Yeah.
Well, to us, it was just, in Africa, we don't have much that we offer to you sometimes, so we can offer is fun.
Yeah. Right. You guys are the best. You're the best. Best coaches. My random question to you is, you've been in Kenya for 20 years, yeah? And you've managed, I see most people, because I joined basketball late, but I see most people like try and quit. Because it's not the easiest field to navigate, especially with cheating management. So how have you managed to like be consistent through and through? Because here you've not given up. And it's always been like stagnant on the top. On the top. Yeah.
Well, it's the way I was raised is about passion and dedication. Nothing great that you want to accomplish can come easy.
Sure.
A lot of people want shortcuts. They want things that just come their way. No, you have to. In life, you have to dedicate yourself to something. And what you want to do, fix yourself to it. See? Like Malcolm Gladwell said, you have 10,000 hours. Put your hours in it. Put your mind in it beyond reasonable doubt. Then you'll succeed. Many people do not work beyond reasonable doubt. I have friends that I know who always see the negative. Imagine seeing Abel, imagine seeing Akazi, imagine Kaziano Sikowa. All those things that they're doing themselves, I tell them, you're preaching and attracting that energy to yourself. I was told by one of my colleagues, never say you don't have. I don't pronounce those words. No matter which day of the day, which time of day you ask me how I am, if I'm not feeling great, I'll just tell you, I'm alright, it could be better. I will never tell you, not bad. Because the word bad I've just put in that statement, it's already the energy I'm attacking to myself. I can't do it. So for me, the success I've had in basketball, I'll call it success, is because I've been true to the game in all its aspects, from playing to coaching to managing or directing it. I love it with all my heart. I don't get paid to coach basketball. I don't have a salary to coach basketball. No, I have my salary as a scout. I don't have a salary to coach basketball. I coach for free. I coach a team, I just coach it. I love it. I like teaching people the game of basketball.
Okay, you've been coaching us for a while. Okay, I know you for a while. You've been coaching us for a bit.
Yes.
You coached me for a bit.
Yes, really.
Yeah. You were coaching us girls, and I remember in USI you used to wear titty shorts, tiny shorts, and just training with like sports bras and tiny shorts or like tights and a sports bra. If I was a man, I think I would train you guys in that direction, and I just let you guys know this is the situation, but this is not me. And this is little sisters. Yeah, this is the area. Robert King. This is it. And we also had teammates with like big butts, others with like big boobs with like a small top. How do you survive?
Well, because when you come to coach, you come to coach. Like if you look at that, you're not going to finish the session. Like you said, you're not going to finish the session.
Especially that. You remember that training? It was just shuffle for 1 minute.
You see, you can't. It's the same as we did salsa classes.
Yeah,
I used to help him teach salsa. And he told me that the first thing, like, look, if we're going to look at these girls and we're teaching, you won't survive. So when you coach, I mean, anywhere in the world, when there's interaction, male and female, the only thing that controls you is your mind.
That is true. That's true.
Right? So you have to try your best to say, now, coach.
Good job. This is what I'm here for.
I came to work. Mm-hmm. Yes, because if you don't say that to yourself, Well, it's going to bring you problems. Let me tell you why it brings you problems. Because when you open the can of worm, remember this. As you look at them, they look at you, right? So once you open the door, they see the door is open, see others will knock at the door.
True.
So now how do you manage the whole situation?
The door is open.
Come here.
No.
Everyone is open. Others will come in and
I know
not make it.
people don't believe it, people always think differently. But that's not really what happens. Like, yes, sometimes you can get close to some people and you become, because it's even like the parents of the kids. You grew up in a family. You guys are several children. And there's some kids who are close to their parents.
Yeah, sure.
So even as a coach, I can coach your team, and I'm closer to Noel than everybody else on the team. People can find it the way they want, and start saying what they want to say, but it's more of, I just connect with Noel, so I'm going to talk to her a bit more. I'll try and be, because my principle in coaching is this: no matter what. I had a partner, we have a mother of my children, we were together for 14 years. I coached her, but she would tell you she never played a single minute that she didn't enjoy. I would bench her and she would help outside. I'm like, I only play players according to their skill and what you do. I don't have time for that. So when you coach, never. I don't care. And same thing we talked about myself. We could take you guys and hang out, but you sit on the bench tomorrow. Don't worry. You'll be on the bench. And when aren't you my homie? I'm like, yeah, that was off court homie.
After this, you're going out though, right?
And
So-
after this game, we're like, we're going out.
And I know people watching this will be like, how did those coaches take them out? Unethical. Listen, guys, again,
Yeah, we're
everything
friends.
is based on environments
Yeah.
and where you are. We were literally schoolmates. So it wasn't like,
A
there wasn't that
stranger.
real division
Yeah.
to be created there. It's like your brother coaching you. So is he
Yeah.
not supposed to talk to you? Because coaches don't talk to
It's
players?
like your brother is a boss.
Yeah, it's
So
like
they
we're
can
talking
boss you during work time, and then afterwards you're like, yo, Max.
Exactly.
You know, yeah,
So
you get back there.
people always mix context.
That's
Especially like,
true.
I'll speak personally, like people always mix context. I've had a lot of people who are my friends way before I coach them. They're my homie, I coach. Then you come and play for me. We're not going to stop being friends. So people expect me not to be a friend anymore because Irene was my friend. Now she's joined the team. No, she'll remain my friend. She was my homie, she's my homie. And we're going to keep on. So it doesn't change. Especially because we're not yet in a fully professional environment where people have their own way of being remunerated for the jobs that they do.
True.
The only thing that they have right now is the attention that you can give them and how you can make them feel. Because when you coach a team, that has nothing. No matter which coach you are, you're going to have to give fare to some people,
True.
buy lunch here and there, because that's the only motivation they have. Coach, listen, Chakula Leo,
Yeah.
Coach, Coach, Leonie Friday, Nyaji. How do you motivate them? Because we tell them, sit down when they home and put your game. Hawakuji?
Trust me.
Hawakuji?
And I'm going to ongezea hiyo because from high school mpaka when I started playing basketball in SIU, all the coaches, there was always this aspect yenye ukiwa umekwama, you can always come to me.
Yes.
They always show up for you, like fathers, like brothers, or sisters. You know, like coaches always show up for you. That's one thing. Like the best thing about the team, ni huyu baba yenu, this coach, anajua siri zenyu zote, anajua mashida zenyu zote, and he's going to take care of you guys like his children, and also coach you guys like the teacher, and be your brother at the same time. A coach is, I don't know, teams are beautiful.
Now, in African settings, we have to get it straight. Like, one coach who really shaped me into being closer to players and understanding them was Coach Bitop from volleyball. He told me, because he coached ladies for the longest time, national team volleyball, and he told me, he said, listen, I know everything about my players. I know who has what boyfriend problem, what he said, I know everything. So he said everything. He said, so I know her mood. To know that, oh, there was a breakup. Okay, so this one can just chill on the sideline.
Yeah.
So I can imagine because you're stressed. He told me, if you don't know this, you're going to get, says women are not like, they're not self-motivation that way.
And they read
You come and yell at her when she has her own problems. She says, you and your things, get out. So you need to understand how to manage her emotions. That today she's not in a good mood. You just need to make her feel good.
So there's a difference between how you coach the men's team and the
Yeah,
Definitely.
men are self-motivated. I can sit on the bench the whole game. I'm cursing the coach in my head. I'm like, let this punk just put me in 1 minute. I'll show you who I am.
Yeah.
But a girl, if you bench her front, is like, you guys can finish
Yeah.
your game. But
Yeah.
when it's a game
Because
ending,
my day
It's
in
true.
I
Here we
start
go.
wearing my hoodie.
see
Yeah.
me
This
I
thing goes
get
down.
comfortable.
Wear
I
the
take off
hoodie.
my shoes.
Yeah.
go. Because it's natural, it's your personality, right? So you have an attitude towards everything.
We're not
It becomes-
hatters.
Yes, it becomes,
We're not hatters.
yeah, I'm not meant for this, by the way. Because, look, the way we are naturally, you need to be approached, to be wooed, and to be made to feel great. Like, women might appreciate men, say he's hot, he's fine, but that's to themselves. On the side, you get it. Women only maybe now in this century that women can walk up to a guy and say that, but naturally they don't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she said, I'll just die with it. Okay?
True.
But men come to you to say that. So it's the same as when you're coaching them. When you coach ladies, I heard
You
it the
have
hard
to
way.
read them.
All of them are at the same position. That's what you must understand. Like, so if you make compliments or statements, you must understand you must make a statement about each and every one of them. So they're 25. When you're
Five
making
put
statements
us
and you say,
tomorrow.
that Noel did this, you have to continue. And Doreen did that. And Irene did this. You cannot just stop at Noel did this. And
You'll
keep
be like,
talking.
oh,
And then you
yeah.
say, you're like, oh, okay. This is Noel and coach.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
guys can go and have your own thing on the side. I also need to hear from
And
you.
then on the weekend, I'm not going to give my best because I'm like,
I'm
just
not
talking
even
about
going to
no
show
well.
up.
Just
I'm
no
Yeah,
like,
it's just no well. I'm not even going to shoot.
Yeah. So you need to be able to find a statement for everybody. Doreen, keep it up. That was nice. Irene, that was okay. Good
Thank you
effort.
for bringing the water, Cynthia.
Yes. Thanks for bringing the water, Cynthia. Okay. Melanie, that was some good effort and you were clapping. Good energy.
That is
Those
true.
say something about
100%.
them. They look at you and they label and they say you picked your
You
side.
hate me.
Because it's the way. Ladies, you're competitive in that field. Naturally.
True.
In that field of compliments and your name being mentioned,
Yeah.
you're competitive. There's no way. And it's not like you're interested in anything particular. It's
Yeah.
just, my name
Yeah.
has been called.
It
It's
is.
simple. I'm
Yeah.
here. I exist. So call my name.
Acknowledge my
My-
I showed up.
I showed up. Can you at least mention
You're
those who showed
always
up?
coming for training.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have another question. So because there was this issue of the coach who was taking the friendship overboard and having sex with his players.
Jesus.
But now the problem was he was having sex with minor players. Yeah, high school.
Oh, you gonna bring me there?
I'm going to take you there. And he was having sex with his young players, minor players. This is basketball in Kenya, as I'm saying. He was having sex with his minor players and promising them work or like sponsorship outside the country, yeah? And then, you already know who I'm talking about. And then, when that issue came out, I remembered when I was in high school, I was in Form 3 then. We were scouted, me, Brendan Awiri, and Melissa. We were scouted for under 18 basketball. We were going to compete somewhere. Under 18, under 18 basketball team. And that coach was the coach, but he's in the coast. And we were still young then, we didn't know what he does really, but our coach really understood. And this was his requirement for us to go there. His requirement was he only has space for the three of us.
Minus a coach, a patron.
Minus an extra, because we always go with a female patron. Yeah, chaperone, yeah. We were supposed to carry a female chaperone. He was like, I don't have space for one more person. And guess where we were sleeping? In his house.
Why?
So, in his house, we have no space for the three of us.
Grown up.
Yeah, a grown up, but all the other teammates are from Shimba Hills. If I say Shimba Hills, you already know the coach. All the other players were from Shimba Hills. And us, he does not have space for an extra person. And our coach knew what the fuck was happening. The coach was a male. He was like, if you don't have space for one more, they can't come. And he was like, yeah, they can't come. If they have to come 4, they better not come. They better come 3. And even this, trust, and let me tell you, he's the chaperone.
Their kids to go live with their male coach in his house.
In
And
coast.
they're underage.
In Shimba
In
Hills.
Shiba
In
Hills.
Shimba Hills, they
In
did.
Kwale somewhere.
They
In Kwale,
did.
like, why?
It's the biggest concern I actually had for the longest
did.
time
They did.
was
They did.
I have a
Because they
daughter.
were going to go to their
I have a
country.
daughter. There's nobody who's going to tell me
Yeah,
they're
me
going to
too.
host. I've always had a house. I
Mm.
remember when I used
She
to
will
coach.
come from
I
the
used to
house.
coach. I used to coach.
But we're going to
No, I remember I'm saying I used
We were
to
in
be
Nairobi,
coach.
we were going to
For example, I coached Felmas when she came to play for my team. And Felmas was living in Nakuru. So I had to come to Nairobi. But no, I never housed Felmas. Felmas, go and stay at your auntie's or let's find a place to go and
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
must stay in my
It
house?
wasn't even like a
Why must stay in
female
my
coach.
place? Exactly.
Oh no, you
And
stay
the
in my
most-
house.
Yes, exactly. There was a time. There was a time actually when Steffi was around, when we had another player.
Stephanie Vista.
Yeah, yeah.
The Bolivian.
Yeah, the Bolivian. So sometimes when we had such a problem, I'll be like, Steffi, so you have space. Your teammate is coming. Yeah, I'm like, why would I house a player?
Ah.
Why would I house you? The only
It's
like
a difference with a guy.
like
It makes sense for
But-
the
but the only-
Changa
listen,
to have
listen.
some accommodation for that.
the only time that it can make any sense for a short period of time. One, it must be heavily married, okay, which means that because it means that your wife is taking
Yeah.
care of those players.
Yeah.
You're not taking care of them at any
Yeah.
point. It is your wife who is handling them
Yeah.
in whatever corner of the
Another
house
section.
that you put them over there, and your only job is to find them in the corner.
Yeah.
Because why are you putting yourself in that situation?
Yeah.
Again,
It's a really good question.
and kids are highly impressionable. So, no, that situation was not okay to me. Minors, to me, is a no. There's nothing else to discuss when it comes to minors. When it comes to grown people, I don't have anything to say because they make independent
Yeah.
So two
Yeah.
consenting adults.
Yeah. True.
But
Because the case that came out was an age, not a minor.
I remember, I'll give you guys an inside story. So, at that time when you came out, we had a meeting with a couple of guys from around basketball, so people who are being influential, and a government official. And so the story came up, right? The government official was like, look, you guys in basketball should handle me your message better. So one of the guys tried to mention that, but there are other coaches who have relationships with players. Then the government official told them, listen, when two grown people do their things, I got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay? That is neither here nor there for me. I'm talking about minors.
Minors.
Let's stay focused.
True.
We'll talk clearly.
True.
Stay focused on the matter.
Yeah.
Do not mix things about a guy and a 24-year-old person talking,
Even
and then
21.
you and your 16-year-old girls are to be fearful.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach Abel.
For having us.
Thank you
For
for
complaining us.
coming. For coming, actually.
Having us.
This was a good episode. I think we've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Even the things I didn't know, I've learned a lot from you.
Yeah.
Especially in the basketball sector. I've started to look at things a bit more differently because people be faking their ages out. So if I'm a coach coaching high school people and you are there, you're 27, and then you are like lying, you are 18. If I have a relationship with you, I don't think you should be murdered. Yeah, don't murder me.
I do not agree, but we
I
don't.
agree.
We never agree. Rarely do we.
Do you have any final words promoting something? Is there any games you are like going to be around to predict the women and also the people trying to see? I know you're like a
What?
match. And he's already saying he's a city boy, so tuambie locations hapo in the next 2 weeks. Tuambie utakuwa wapi?
All I'm going to promote is just my foundation, African Basketball Juniors Association. We're going to hold our activities sometime this year. Stay tuned. I'll definitely want to come back and have different conversations with you ladies.
Yes, minus the gays.
Yes. Just some other more vibrant conversations also.
True,
And
yeah.
talk about life.
True.
This is fun.
This is fun.